And as warm-ups come to a wrap, we'll have a quick flood. We'll be back in 10 minutes, and during the 10-minute intermission, you'll be seeing some period highlights. Don't go away. Basket, backhand shot, hard save, and it's out of the net. Reinforcements, sees Beach on the other side, right to his tape to the middle for Cole. He doesn't score. Taken up by Fletcher. Walking in, shooting, pad save from LeBlanc. Eventually gets it out, pass that to Beach, who just stays on side. 2-on-1, Beach to Bayani, over to Bayani, what a save. Sent around Kaiser, who's still there. Shot from the point, deflected off the post. Back to Beach, it slips off his stick. Beach still has it. Going on top with Cole, between the legs pass. Cole with the shot. A shot deflected, rebound, they score. Box for two. A misplayed puck by Burke. Backdoor pass, a shot, they score. Shorthand. He gets by two, fakes the slap shot, goes to the left. Pass, backdoor, lucky bounce, he scores! In the body. Now out in front, a shot, they score, right back. 2-on-1 for the Titans. Here comes Kenny with the shot off the blocker of LeBlanc to the slot, attempted for Kaiser, it was just by him. There's a shot from Fitch at the point, it goes into the glove of Kurt. That's Tracy, maneuvering by a couple. Tracy still with it, backhand, he scores! Taken up. There's a shot, deflected, it's in, they score! Murray. He plays that over. Now it's Tracy walking in. Tracy with the shot, it almost goes in. Getting it loose out in front. Another shot saved. Still loose. Jasper Fitch, who did not expect it. Now it's Beach. Going up, he's tripped. And top corner deflected by Beach. Tracy might have interfered. Now Obey, he has to defend against Braun, who's cutting to the middle. Shot, rebound, they score! It was loose rebound attempted by Tracy, missed, and Bayani's hit from behind as he goes down. Breakaway, Masket, backhand shot, hard save, and it's out of the net. Reinforcements, sees Beach on the other side, right to his tape to the middle for Cole. He doesn't score. Taken up by Fletcher. Walking in, shooting, pad save from LeBlanc. Eventually gets it out, pass that to Beach, who just stays on side. 2-on-1, Beach to Bayani, over to Bayani, what a save. Sent around Kaiser, who's still there. Shot from the point, deflected off the post. Back to Beach, it slips off his stick. Beach still has it. Going on top with Cole, between the legs pass. Cole with the shot. A shot deflected, rebound, they score. Box for two. A misplayed puck by Burke. Backdoor pass, a shot, they score. Shorthand. He gets by two, fakes the slap shot, goes to the left. Pass, backdoor, lucky bounce, he scores! In the body. Now out in front, a shot, they score, right back. 2-on-1 for the Titans. Here comes Kenny with the shot off the blocker of LeBlanc to the slot, attempted for Kaiser, it was just by him. There's a shot from Fitch at the point, it goes into the glove of Kurt. That's Tracy, maneuvering by a couple. Tracy still with it, backhand, he scores! Taken up. There's a shot, deflected, it's in, they score! Murray. He plays that over. Now it's Tracy walking in. Tracy with the shot, it almost goes in. Getting it loose out in front. Another shot saved. Still loose. Jasper Fitch, who did not expect it. Now it's Beach. Going up, he's tripped. And top corner deflected by Beach. Tracy might have interfered. Now Obey, he has to defend against Braun, who's cutting to the middle. Shot, rebound, they score! It was Loose rebound attempted by Tracy, missed, and by Annie's hit from behind as he goes down. Breakaway, Maskin, backhand shot, pad save, and it's out of the net. Reinforcements, sees Beach on the other side, right to his tape to the middle for Cole. He doesn't score. Taken up by Fletcher. Walking in, shooting, pad save from LeBlanc. Eventually gets it out, pass that to Beach, who just stays on side. 2-on-1, Beach to Bayani, over to Bayani, what a save. Sent around Kaiser, who's still there. Shot from the point, deflected off the post. Back to Beach, it slipped off his stick. Beach still has it. Going on top with Cole, between the legs pass. Cole with the shot. A shot deflected, rebound, they score. Box for two. A misplayed puck by Burke. Backdoor pass, the shot, they score. Shorthand. He gets by two, fakes the slap shot, goes to the left. Pass, backdoor, lucky bounce, he scores! In the body. Now out in front, a shot, they score, right back. 2-on-1 for the Titans. Here comes Kenny with the shot off the blocker of LeBlanc. To the slot, attempted for Kaiser, it was just by him. There's a shot from Fitch at the point, it goes into the glove of Kurt. That's Tracy, maneuvering by a couple. Tracy still with it, backhand, he scores! Taken up. There's a shot, deflected, it's in, they score! Murray. He plays that over. Now it's Tracy, walking in, Tracy with the shot, it almost goes in. Getting it loose out in front. Another shot saved. Still loose. Jasper Fitch, who did not expect it, now it's Beach. Going up, he's tripped. And top corner deflected by Beach. Tracy might have interfered. Now Obey, he has to defend against Braun, who's cutting to the middle. Shot, rebound, they score! It was loose rebound attempted by Tracy, missed, and by Annie's hit from behind as he goes down. Breakaway, Maskin, backhand shot, pad save, and it's out of the net. Reinforcements, sees Beach on the other side, right to his tape to the middle for Cole. He doesn't score. Taken up by Fletcher. Walking in, shooting, pad save from LeBlanc. Eventually gets it out, pass that to Beach, who just stays on side. 2-on-1, Beach to Bayani, over to Bayani, what a save. Sent around Kaiser, who's still there. Shot from the point, deflected off the post. Back to Beach, it slipped off his stick. Beach still has it. Going on top with Cole, between the legs pass. Cole with the shot. A shot deflected, rebound, they score. Box for two. A misplayed puck by Burke. Backdoor pass, the shot, they score. Shorthand. He gets by two, fakes the slap shot, goes to the left. Pass, backdoor, lucky bounce, he scores! In the body. Now out in front, a shot, they score, right back. 2-on-1 for the Titans. Here comes Kenny with the shot off the blocker of LeBlanc. To the slot, attempted for Kaiser, it was just by him. There's a shot from Fitch at the point, it goes into the glove of Kurt. That's Tracy, maneuvering by a couple. Tracy still with it, backhand, he scores! Taken up. There's a shot, deflected, it's in, they score! Murray. He plays that over. Now it's Tracy, walking in, Tracy with the shot, it almost goes in. Getting it loose out in front. Another shot saved. Still loose. Jasper Fitch, who did not expect it, now it's Beach. Going up, he's tripped. And top corner deflected by Beach. Tracy might have interfered. Now Obey, he has to defend against Braun, who's cutting to the middle. Shot, rebound, they score! It was loose rebound attempted by Tracy, missed, and by Annie's hit from behind as he goes down. Breakaway, Maskin, backhand shot, pad save, and it's out of the net. Reinforcements, sees Beach on the other side, right to his tape to the middle for Cole. He doesn't score. Taken up by Fletcher. Walking in, shooting, pad save from LeBlanc. Eventually gets it out, pass that to Beach, who just stays on side. 2-on-1, Beach to Biety, over to Biety. Here we go. Warm-ups, flood, anthem. All done. Here we go. Starting goalies for both teams. In net for the Knights is number 31, Josh Kennedy. And in net for the Trojans, number 30, Caden LeBlanc. Here we go, starting lineup for Moncton High. It's Reed Cole, Max Tracy, and Zach Miami. On defense, it's Brennan Murray and Lucas Obe. Puck stumped into the zone. Obe was going to chase it, went into the feet of some linesmen. And quickly called offside. 9 seconds into the game. Starting lineup for the Trojans on forward, Seth Harkwell, Hubley, Adam Brooks, Tyler Weldon, and Evan Stockman. Harkwell gets kicked out of the draw. Brooks comes in to replace him. Face-off's locked. It's taken up by Biani. Puck in a couple skates. Obe finds it. Passes it to nobody. That goes directly under the table. Weldon now. His pass is picked off by Biani. He makes his way in. He loses the puck. No look backhand pass off the stick of Weldon. Prevented Tracy from getting to it. A good defensive play. Now taken up by Hubley. Hubley around the net. Stops. Looks for options. Sends it around to Stockman, who's on around the left boards. Biani poked it off his tape. Now it's out of the neutral zone. Obe deflects that off the boards. It's caught by Brooks. Brooksy dumps it in. Now down low, Hubley. Around the net. Pass back to Beach. Loose Ben White in the middle. Had a chance. There's another shot. Murray levels a man out in front. Now taken up by Beach. Beach works his way. Drops that off for Adams. Down to Beach. He missed it. Down low is McCauley. Now up Steves. Trying to get on the Beach. Beach now passes that over to Harriman, who dumps that all the way down. And it looks like that'll go for an icing. The face-off goes back into the Moncton High defensive zone, taken by Evan Beach against Steves. Looks like Steves won that. Ripley to the middle. LeBlanc with the shot. That's saved by Kennedy. Another shot from the point from Legier. It was more of a rainbow. Did not get much of that. Harris trying to poke it by Ripley. Gets it on his tape and sends that to Beach in the middle. Evan Beach now working his way up. Stops. A pass up to the neutral zone for Steves. Steves makes his way by Goulet and just lays a pass onto the tape of Harriman. Harriman banks that off the boards. Goulet now sends that into the zone. And it'll go to LeBlanc. He'll take that up to cover at 17:59 in the first. Taken by Vale. He wins it cleanly to the point for Obe. Warner, shot, saved, rebound by I believe that was Vale. He didn't get all of it. Couldn't quite get that to the net. Now Warner trying to keep it in at the point. He's bodied off. Gould drops that off for Clark. Clark now sending it and dumping it in around the boards. Warner picks it up, and he's hit by Clark. He goes down. Now a shot almost went through the crease. Kenny didn't know where it was. Go to Murphy. Clark, a shot nowhere near the net. That hits Obe and goes to Gould. Up for Stockman. He has a shot wide. He looked for a deflection there while his player was down on the ice. Taken out by Goulet. He loses it. A pass in the middle, deflected by Brown, right into the shin pads of Stockman. Cross ice pass over to Weldon, who just enters the neutral zone. A pass right at center ice is almost picked off by Vale. Now still kept in by Murphy, but will go for offside. The hit on Warner, and Clark just goes up. They both collide. Warner knows he's there and just couldn't quite Just couldn't quite hold his footing. And Harquail's kicked out of the draw for the second time today already, replaced by Brooks. Tracy winning that. Bianni couldn't quite corral it, so it's Harriman sending that over to Harris. Now in the neutral zone, Cole trying to make his way in, battling with Brooks. Brooks ended up winning that battle. He banks it off the boards. Kept in beautifully by Harris, but eventually taken out by Bianni with no high stick. He plays that out of midair, keeps that into the zone. Now Tracy almost loses it, but passes that to Harris. Harris backhand pass over to Harriman. He banks that off the boards. Bianni. That's taken up by Hubley. Hubley going around the net, still looking for pass options. Sends that attempted for Jackson Steves. Didn't really go anywhere close to him. He has to rush back and send that off the boards. Now Brooks on the left side makes his way. He dumps that into the right corner. Picked up by Obe, who has momentum going around the net. He missed the puck. Now another shot goes wide. Beach picks it up. A backhand pass to Cole, who's now in a one-on-one with Legier, and Legier successfully pokes that off the tape. Now Brooks sends it all the way down. That'll go down for another icing. Now face off to LeBlanc's right. Face off won by Beach. Didn't have to get to the point. Now Curvin leaves that off for Adams. Out in front was Beach. Warner off to Obe. Struggling with it. He's leveled by Hubley. Now sent down. Harquail in a race with Warner. Warner plays the body. It goes in to Kennedy. And Hubley will score himself. That's not Hubley in the net. That's Harquail. We'll have another look at that rush where it just gets out of the zone. It's Owe trying to get it out. He sends that over to Legier. Harris struggling to get it. Taken up by Ripley. Sent that off to Steves. Steves poked just off by Harris. Adams sends that to the middle over for Curvin. Curvin making his way into the offensive zone. Is almost hit checked by Legier. He has a shot and it goes into the glove of Legier. And he makes that save look easy. That'll be the Goulet, Vale, and Brown line coming out. Steves wins the draw. He gets it back. Flips it up over the defenseman. Now Harris picks it up with Ripley right on his tail. He passes that over to Goulet, who deflects it down. Now Weldon goes around the net. Passes it behind him. Harris goes into pinch against Steves. Now puck sent back out. Goulet being the only one in the area to play it. Sends it cross ice. That was intended for Harriman. It goes nowhere near him into Steves. Now Weldon sends it in. It's gloved down by Goulet. Goulet shoved off into the boards. Does not go falling. A pass. Doe loses it. Stick lifted. Ben Wyatt. Pass up to the point. Stockman. Shot. Deflected 2 times. And the rebound goes into the corner. Stockman to the middle. It's deflected above the net. Clark making his way now in the face-off circle. A shot goes just wide. Takes a weird bounce off the boards. Ends up with Clark with Brown shoving him into the boards. A pass or shot goes to Harris. He lays a saucer pass just over the stick of Cole, and it'll go down. No icing. He just evades the hit of Stockman. Reed Cole still with it, a 1-on-5. He gets hit by McEachran, who also stumbles afterwards. Now Warner, pass to Murray. Over to Tracy, who is just offside. Cole just didn't have time to get out. We'll have the hit by the sophomore Keelan McEachran on a big hit, sending Cole falling. Didn't quite land it as he was falling. Now Murray, a pass over to Warner. A bouncing puck. No one can get it. Now Murray attempted pass over to Cole. A dump out attempt. Keep that by Tracy. Tracy with the shot blocked. Puck still loose. It's taken up by Hubley. Hubley stops. Over to Cole. Cole out in front. Could get a shot off. Now Cole going around the net. Brooks. A pass in the middle. It's sent to Beach. Beach out in the neutral zone. Murray. One touch pass over to his D partner Warner. Now Warner still with it. A pass in the middle. Curvin over to Beach. Beach stops in. Drop pass for Bayani. Back to Beach. He whiffed on his shot. Now sent around the boards. Harris trying to keep it in. It's poked out by Hubley. Harriman around. Over to Beach on the right. He pokes it down into the offensive zone with no icing. Taken by Carson Legier. Legier off the boards. Hubley with a little backhand. Couldn't quite get it out, but it's eventually outed by his own team. Now Adams Curvin's shot in and out of the glove of LeBlanc. Sent all the way down the ice. Delayed icing. Steves cannot get there in time. And will go for icing. Steves against Beach in the face-off dot. Taken by Steves. Legier banked off the boards. Brooks to the middle intended for Hubley. No icing as Harris had a chance to play it. Now Harris poked off by Hubley. Hubley around in the corner. Hit by Harris. Still with the puck. He's hit again by Harris. Now puck still pinned up in that corner. It's sent around. Beach. Pass to Adams. He sends that to the middle for Curvin. Curvin on a 1-on-2. He gets past Legier. Not with the puck, though. Now sent around the boards. LeBlanc with Goulet. Vale puts it back in. LeBlanc around. Legier missed that. Benoit now with it. Benoit hit by Curvin. That loose puck's taken up by Steves and sent over to Ripley on the right wing. Now flipped in, no icing. Now around the net, Warner hit off. That's Obe being hit off. Now Steves in the slot, backhand saved. Rebounds with Brown. Another slow shot is sent to the net. But for Stockman, a shot. That's wide and goes around the net. Goulet. Up, Weldon pokes it back in for Warner. Tyler Warner now sends that over into the glove of Brown. Sends that to the middle for Vale. Now a 1-on-1 played well by Weldon to poke that off instead. A Goulet out in front that went off the skates of Brown. Now taken out quickly by Ripley. The back checking Brown right with him. Ripley out in front. No one was there for it. His closest target being Benoit. Now Brown, he goes falling. Also blocks the shot in the process. Sent around Harris. Goulet. Now it's Tracy with it. Over to Harriman. Harriman working his way in. Sent around the net. Now on Murphy. He's with a couple guys. Now there's a sharp angle shot from Reed Cole going wide. Murray keeping the bouncing puck in. Sent to Tracy. Tracy around the boards to Cole. Seeing Bayani in front, but shooting. It's saved and out of play. Shots pretty identical in this one. Looking 5-4 for the Trojans. Now around the net goes Weldon. A pass up to Hubley. Now pass to the right. Harkwell trying to get by Murray. Murray misses hit. Harkwell sent in front. A one-touch pass from Curvin. Goes over to Cole. Cole walks in. He has a shot. It just goes over the glove of LeBlanc. Just over the crossbar. Now Harkwell laying the body on Tracy. Hubley is in tight with Harris, who's lifting a stick. Now it's taken up by Cole. Cole to Bayani. And a saucer pass could not be batted out of midair. Now Steves Hubly stuck at the blue line. The dumping attempt goes off the body of the falling Doe. Harris over to Beach. Beach in the neutral zone. Has a skate over to Harris. Harris walks into Curvin, who still doesn't have possession of the puck. Now it's sent out. Steves and Ripley gaining closer on Harris. The puck to Hubly in a shot. Just hits the pads of Kennedy. Now out in front, Ripley couldn't get a stick on it. Now Doe battling with Ben Wyatt. Beach gets it out of the zone. Now a 3-on-2 for the Knights. Beach, Adams, and Curvin. Beach to Adams. The shot. It's wide. Beach sent around behind the net. LeBlanc over to McEachran. McEachran banks it off the boards. It ends up with Evan Beach. Evan Beach still with it. Stops. Looks for a pass. Deflects off Curvin and into the zone. No icing, the linesman says. Now a pass over to the middle. Vale with the shot in and out of the glove of LeBlanc. Now Vale still around the net. Sees Goulet in front and couldn't get it to him. Now Obe hit by Clark. And a Purple Knight taken out behind the play. It looks like we're going to have a Trojan penalty. And Legier will touch up. And we'll head to a Purple Knights power play at 8:04. So it's Clark. So it's Jonathan Clark to the box for 2. Harris over to Tracy. Back to Harris. Sees a lane. Shoots and it hits the crossbar with Reed Cole deflecting it. Now attempted clearing attempt by Hartwell. Hits Tracy. Tracy still with it. Does some moves at the line. Sends it over to Beach. Beach. Harris. Little soft pass on to Tracy. Now behind the net. Cole was out in front for Bayern. He couldn't get the shot off. And now cleared out by defenseman Stockman. And it couldn't be held in by Harris. Now Harris sent over to Beach. He skates by Ben Wyatt. Skates by Steves. Out in front to Cole. His stick couldn't quite reach it. Harris. Cross ice pass. Gets to Tracy. Tracy now. A backhand saucer pass to Harris. He shoots. Pad save by LeBlanc. It's sent out by Stockman. Now Beach curling around his own defensive zone. Is poked off by Weston Steves. He walks in with it. Gets past Tracy. Doesn't get by Harris. Now Tracy lifting the stick of Steves. Backhand side into the zone. Harris picks up, waits behind his net. Now just 32 seconds left on the penalty. Beach in between the legs of Curvin. Curvin now in a battle, picked up by Vale. Just kept in. Obe, pass over. Vale still with it. Backhand pass over to Obe. Obe sees Tyler Warner and couldn't put a pass cleanly on his tape. He has to get it down low. Now Ripley sends that. Just misses the Trojans bench. Now around. Adams. Sent around. Harkwell, he'll lay a hit on Obe. Now taken out by Curvin. Curvin gets around a couple. Ethan Curvin. Shot. In and out of the glove of LeBlanc. Can't catch one clean. Now Curvin, he'll lay a hit. Set to the point. Harris backhanded in. Curvin deflected it. In the skates of Vale. Now Hubly taking it out of his zone. A pass over. Hits the boards for Harkwell. He misses his pass to Legier or LeBlanc. Went in between both of them. Now a weird bounce off the stanchion. Ends up in the middle for Hubly. Hubly dangles by Bayani. Gets by Tracy. Now getting poke checked off by defenseman Harriman. Now a couple players ago falling. Cole can't control the puck cleanly. Passes that over to Bayani backdoor, and it hopped over his stick. Bayani up to the point. Harriman Sent down into the skates of Tracy. And he loses it. Now Clark goes up the left side in the neutral zone, entering the offensive zone. Clark gets by Harriman. Poked off by Tracy. He has it. Now a stretch pass intended for Cole. Missed him and everybody. And we'll go down for an icing at 4:48 in the first. Face off one by Tracy. Sent around, a shot, went through the crease. Sent up by Gould to Weldon. He has a shot off the blocker of Kennedy. By Annie. Playing that to Tracy. 2-on-1. Tracy. Cole defended by Weldon. Tracy walks in a shot. He scores! Max Tracy had a 2-on-1 with Cole, and his option was to shoot. Off the post goes Max Tracy. After a shot on from Weldon in the defensive zone that Kennedy did not see. Now Adams sends it to Murray. Murray. Pass into the stick of Steves. Steves, Ripley, shot, saved by Kennedy in the glove. And caught in the glove. Face-off taken by Trimble. Obey is poked. Puck's poked by Ripley first. Now pass in front to Benoit. Hits off his skate. Now Brandon Warner. A pass over to Adams. A set to the middle. Attempted for Warner. Now Benoit picks it up. Skates to the middle. Anson Benoit. A shot on. Pad save. Now he still has it off the massive Kennedy. Now puck's in the feet of Adams. Pass intended for Beach. It ends up with Benoit. Now down. Harkwell. A pass up to the point. Legier shot. Blocked by Brandon Warner. Harkwell dangling at the blue line. Brandon Warner attempted to poke with the long stick. Now LeBlanc shot deflected by Benoit in front. Kennedy not expecting that. Ends up getting a pad on it though. Now Harriman sent up to Adams. Now Vale trying to poke it out. Eventually sent out of the zone. Pass up, Trimble almost catching Moncton high on a change. Harkwell poked up by Brown, goes to Brooks, he has a shot, it goes into the glove of Kennedy. Shot on, saved, rebound. They're getting caught now. Hubhley giving a whack to Kennedy. Harriman, not a fan of that. Now a shot out in front, a high stick. And touched up by Goulet. And face-off will go back to the Moncton High defensive zone. .252 left in the first, getting late. Face-off taken by Vale. He wins it to Harris. Harris behind the net. A pass up, deflected out by Goulet. Over to Vale, who just misses it. Could have been a 2-on-1 with him and Brown. Vale walks in, weak little shot. And finally, into the glove this time of LeBlanc. Face-off taken. Tracy trying to get it to the point. Annie also trying. Now Murphy deflected in. He gets cross-checked by Harriman. And Ben Harriman will have a trip. And Ben Harriman will get a 4-minute head contact penalty. So now Purple Knights will be shorthanded for the next 4 minutes. Hubley at the point. At the left point. Pass or shot. Did not get through. Now a clearing attempt by Warner. Caught by Hubley. Leaves it off for LeBlanc. Legier one-timer. Got nothing on it. Now deflected out in front. Legier broke his stick. Now around. Tracy poking that off LeBlanc. He gets there first and will get it out of the zone. Brooks walks in, loses an edge, and it's picked up by Tracy, who clears that off the boards. LeBlanc with the glove, just keeping it in. Beach was looking for a breakaway. Now Brooks, cross crease. Hubley can't control it. He shoots, and it almost goes on the 5-hole of Kennedy. Well, another look at that is Hubley couldn't control it for a little bit until it's finally sent into the net. And Kennedy just closing the 5-hole in time, now getting under 2 minutes left to go. It's cleared around the boards, kept in by Steves. Steves sent around to Steves. Now back, Ben Wyatt. He leaves that off for Ripley, who tries to get that in front to Weston Steves. Now Jackson Steves sent down. Weston Steves out in front. Puck still loose. Couple shots. And it's eventually in the glove of Kennedy. .124 left in the first frame. Face off one. Ripley sends that to Stockman. Back into the skates of Ripley. Now pass attempted for Harkwell. It's intercepted by Harris. Now Harris sends it around the boards. Can Steves keep that in? No. Pass over to Stockman. Stockman in the neutral zone. Gaining. Hit off by Harris. Still with it. Now behind the net, Stockman. Up to Jackson Steves at the point. Steves, shot, saved, rebound, shot, another one. And a good 2-shot saved by Kennedy. Now Beach will have a lap around his own zone. He gets by Ben Wyatt. Beach still with it. Going by everybody. A shot. Pad save from LeBlanc. Another shot. Barely saved by LeBlanc. Was looking like a routine save. Gave LeBlanc a challenge. Now just 32 seconds left. Now up. It's Hubley who's taken down. No call. Tracy trying to get by. Sends it to the point. Legier shot goes way up and almost above the glass. Now LeBlanc with it. Loses it. That's Warner trying to send it out. Now a couple players in the battle. Warner uses his body to get Hubley off the puck. Now sent to the point for LeBlanc and into the nuts of Cole. Brooks with a shot goes to the side. Brooks can't quite get a shot off, and Reed Cole is feeling that. As we head to intermission, final score after one is 1-0 Knights. We'll take a quick 10-minute break, and you'll be seeing during this intermission some first period highlights. Don't go away. Breakaway, Maskin, backhand shot, pad save, and it's out of the net. Reinforcements, sees Beach on the other side, right to his tape to the middle for Cole. He doesn't score. Taken up by Fletcher. Walking in, shooting, pad save from LeBlanc. Eventually gets it out past that. That off for Clark. Clark now sending it and dumping it in around the boards. Warner picks it up, and he's hit by Curvin. Leaves it off for Adams. Out in front was Beach. Warner off to Obe. Struggling with it. He's left the face-off circle. A shot goes just wide. Takes a weird bounce off the boards. Ends up with Clark, with Brown. Shot, no icing. He just evades the hit of Stockman. Recole still with it. A 1-on-5. He hits him. Poked off by Hubley. Hubley around in the corner. Hit by him. Shot. It just goes over the glove of LeBlanc. Just over the crossbar. No Obe. Hit by Clark. And Adams. Sent around. Harquail, he'll lay a hit on 2-on-1. Tracy, Cole defended by Weldon. Tracy walks in a shot, he scores! Brooks, cross crease. Hubley can't control it. He shoots and it almost goes on the 5-hole. Now Jackson Steves sent down. Weston Steves out in front. Puck still loose. Couple shots. Off for Clark. Clark now sending it and dumping it in around the boards. Warner picks it up, and he's hit by Curvin. Leaves it off for Adams. Out in front was Beach. Warner off to Obe. Struggling with it. He's left the face-off circle. A shot goes just wide. Takes a weird bounce off the boards. Ends up with Clark, with Brown. Shot, no icing. He just evades the hit of Stockman. Recole still with it. A 1-on-5. He hits him. Poked off by Hubley. Hubley around in the corner. Hit by him. Shot. It just goes over the glove of LeBlanc. Just over the crossbar. No Obe. Hit by Clark. And Adams. Sent around. Harquail, he'll lay a hit on 2-on-1. Tracy, Cole defended by Weldon. Tracy walks in a shot, he scores! Brooks, cross crease. Hubley can't control it. He shoots and it almost goes on the 5-hole. Now Jackson Steves sent down. Weston Steves out in front. Puck still loose. Couple shots. Off for Clark. Clark now sending it and dumping it in around the boards. Warner picks it up, and he's hit by Curvin. Leaves it off for Adams. Out in front was Beach. Warner off to Obe. Struggling with it. He's left the face-off circle. A shot goes just wide. Takes a weird bounce off the boards. Ends up with Clark, with Brown. Shot, no icing. He just evades the hit of Stockman. Recole still with it. A 1-on-5. He hits him. Poked off by Hubley. Hubley around in the corner. Hit by him. Shot. It just goes over the glove of LeBlanc. Just over the crossbar. No Obe. Hit by Clark. And Adams. Sent around. Harquail, he'll lay a hit on 2-on-1. Tracy, Cole defended by Weldon. Tracy walks in a shot, he scores! Brooks, cross crease. Hubley can't control it. He shoots and it almost goes on the 5-hole. Now Jackson Steves sent down. Weston Steves out in front. Puck still loose. Couple shots. Off for Clark. Clark now sending it and dumping it in around the boards. Warner picks it up, and he's hit by Curvin. Leaves it off for Adams. Out in front was Beach. Warner off to Obe. Struggling with it. He's left the face-off circle. A shot goes just wide. Takes a weird bounce off the boards. Ends up with Clark, with Brown. Shot, no icing. He just evades the hit of Stockman. Recole still with it. A 1-on-5. He hits him. Poked off by Hubley. Hubley around in the corner. Hit by him. Shot. It just goes over the glove of LeBlanc. Just over the crossbar. No Obe. Hit by Clark. And Adams. Sent around. Harquail, he'll lay a hit on 2-on-1. Tracy, Cole defended by Weldon. Tracy walks in a shot, he scores! Brooks, cross crease. Hubley can't control it. He shoots and it almost goes on the 5-hole. Now Jackson Steves sent down. Weston Steves out in front. Puck still loose. Couple shots. Off for Clark. Clark now sending it and dumping it in around the boards. Warner picks it up, and he's hit by Curvin. Leaves it off for Adams. Out in front was Beach. Warner off to Obe. Struggling with it. He's left the face-off circle. A shot goes just wide. Takes a weird bounce off the boards. Ends up with Clark, with Brown. Shot, no icing. He just evades the hit of Stockman. Recole still with it. A 1-on-5. He gets hit. Poked off by Hubley. Hubley around in the corner. Hit by him. Shot. It just goes over the glove of LeBlanc. Just over the crossbar. Now Obe. Hit by Clark. And Adams. Sent around. Harkwell, he'll lay a hit on 2-on-1. Tracy. Cole defended by Weldon. Tracy walks in a shot. He scores. Brooks. Cross crease. Hubley can't control it. He shoots and it almost goes on the 5-hole. Now Jackson Steves sent down. Weston Steves out in front. Puck still loose. Couple shots. Cut off for Clark. Clark now sending it and dumping it in around the boards. Warner picks it up, and he's hit by Curvin. Leaves it off for Adams. Out in front was Beach. Warner off to Obe. Struggling with it. He's left the face-off circle. A shot goes just wide. Takes a weird bounce off the boards. Ends up with Clark, with Brown. Shot, no icing. He just evades the hit of Stockman. Recole still with it. A 1-on-5. He gets hit. Poked off by Hubley. Hubley around in the corner. Hit by him. Shot. It just goes over the glove of LeBlanc. Just over the crossbar. Now Obe. Hit by Clark. And Adams. Sent around. Harkwell, he'll lay a hit on 2-on-1. Tracy. Cole defended by Weldon. Tracy walks in a shot. He scores. Brooks. Cross crease. Hubley can't control it. He shoots and it almost goes on the 5-hole. Now Jackson Steves sent down. Weston Steves out in front. Puck still loose. Couple shots. Cut off for Clark. Clark now sending it and dumping it in around the boards. Warner picks it up, and he's hit by Curvin. Leaves it off for Adams. Out in front was Beach. Warner off to Obe. Struggling with it. He's left the face-off circle. A shot goes just wide. Takes a weird bounce off the boards. Ends up with Clark, with Brown. Shot, no icing. He just evades the hit of Stockman. Recole still with it. A 1-on-5. He gets hit. Poked off by Hubley. Hubley around in the corner. Hit by him. Shot. It just goes over the glove of LeBlanc. Just over the crossbar. Now Obe. Hit by Clark. And Adams. Sent around. Harkwell, he'll lay a hit on 2-on-1. Tracy. Cole defended by Weldon. Tracy walks in a shot. He scores. Brooks. Cross crease. Hubley can't control it. He shoots and it almost goes on the 5-hole. Now Jackson Steves sent down. Weston Steves out in front. Puck still loose. Couple shots. Cut off for Clark. Clark now sending it and dumping it in around the boards. Warner picks it up, and he's hit by Curvin. Leaves it off for Adams. Out in front was Beach. Warner off to Obe. Struggling with it. He's left the face-off circle. A shot goes just wide. Takes a weird bounce off the boards. Ends up with Clark, with Brown. Shot, no icing. He just evades the hit of Stockman. Recole still with it. A 1-on-5. He gets hit. Poked off by Hubley. Hubley around. And here we go, back and ready for the second and starting. Short-handed, Ben Harriman is still in the box for a minute and a half, serving his 4-minute head contact penalty he previously got last period. And Isaac LeBlanc clearly enjoying his time, also risking his life. Lines in, checking the nets, making sure everything's all right. 20 minutes on the clock, 31 watching live. We appreciate it. Second period action about to start. Moncton High versus Trimble. Hubli walks in, a shot. No, he doesn't get a shot. He just falls into the boards. Warner clears it all the way down. And it goes into LeBlanc. Stockman sends that off to Hubli, who gains speed. Hubli to the neutral zone, the offensive though. There's the shot. It goes into the chest of Kennedy. Harkwell versus Tracy. Tracy wins that. Harris around the boards. Legier, not enough speed to keep that in. Still 52 seconds. Still 52 seconds left on the Ben Harriman penalty. Cook forechecking. It's Legier who sends it off to Hubli. Hubli again going end to end. He gets caught up in the puddle from the flood. Murray not sending that out. It's kept in by an inch from Brooks. Ripley now along the boards in the corner, sent to Harkwell. Harkwell up to Brooks, who shot that way wide. LeBlanc shot deflected on, saved by Kennedy. Harkwell, now Harris trying to send it out. He passes that to the point for Steves. Down to Ripley in the left corner. Up to Steves to the point. A shot deflected off the stick of Cook. Now just 3 seconds left on the Ben Harriman penalty. It's not sent out. It's kept in by Brooks. A shot. And now Ripley. Steves down. Just gets past Ripley. Now Harris trying to... No, Tracy getting that one by McCauley. Now it's Tracy one-on-one with Steves. Tracy dangles by Steves, and he just can get a shot on. Now McCauley losing the puck. Jackson Steves sending that along the boards above the head of the ref. Now a pass. It's kicked out of the zone accidentally by Obey. Now he goes back on it. He leaves that backhand. Steves walks in. Can't quite shoot it. Now he's pinned up by Warner. Sends it to Ben White. Now around the net he goes. Poked off by Obey. Now out in front. Ripley was there. It's poked away by Tyler Warner. Now taken up by Beach. Beach cuts to the middle. Still has it. Shoots and lifts it over the net. Rebound coming out in the slot. It's backhanded away. Warner at the point. Wrist shot. Deflected. Saved. And the stick of LeBlanc sends it flying into the corner. Out in front. Beach. His stick couldn't quite reach it. Stockman sent it around the net. Gould misses his backhander to dump it in. Now Adams trying to get it out. Eventually gets to Beach. Beach couldn't really pass it to Curvin. A bunch of bodies in the way. Now passes to Curvin. Now he shoots in and out of the glove. It's still loose. Stockman couldn't quite get it out. Now it's flipped in and out of the glove of Reed Cole. Now Gould making progression. He sends that in. Kennedy deflects that to Harriman. Around to Biani. Biani trying to clear that out. He sends that to Tracy in the middle, who sends it up to Adams. Adams, he gets by the falling LeBlanc. Adams, sharp angle shot. It's over. It's way over the crossbar. Biani, Harriman, Harris. Not to Tracy. That's over to Hubli. And it's Stockman with the missed pass, and it goes all the way down for an icing. Valen to take the draw. It's the tie-up Taken by Clark. Clark with Vale. Vale has it. He shoots, and it goes into the chest of LeBlanc. $16-16 left. Vale this time losing it. Jackson Steves sends it around. Hubley spinning across. Goulet. Harris can't keep it in. It's a bouncing ball that gets over a stick. Harquail, potential breakaway. Harquail, the cross crease pass to Macaulay, who was defended by, I believe that was Vale. Not a very smart pass on a chance where he could have had a potential breakaway. Now Harris sending that along the boards. That was Harriman sending that along the boards. Now dumped in. Patted away by LeBlanc. Harquail now in the middle for Hubley. Hubley pushed off by Goulet. Goulet also shoving off Brooks. Now sent to the middle by Bayani. Picked up by Harquail. Now Tracy intercepting a pass. Tracy working his way in. Now deep down in the corner. Passes right to the middle to Brooks, who sends that out and into the stands. Fortunately for him, no delay game penalty. Face-off won or lost. Now Weston Steves taking it out, a pass in the middle that hit off the skate of Benoit. Now played by Stockman. A pass in the middle deflects off the stick of Bayani. Still gets by him. Trimble's offside. Now a pass intended for Bayani is intercepted by Stockman. He works his way in. Is poked off. Still has it. And with his chance, he'll dump that into the boards. Now out behind the net. Played by Steves. Up is picked off by Reed Cole. A pass in the middle, batted down by Bayani in a beautiful hand-eye coordination play. Bayani still with it. Stockton doesn't know where it is, and he finally clears it out. There's Tracy with the shot. It goes into the glove. Bayani getting into some other people's business in the front of the net. Is elbowed off by Weldon. And it'll be the end of that. Vale losing the draw. Legier down in the corner. Pokes it just by Curvin. Now in the feet of Clark. It's sent up to Doe. No, it's taken out by Beach. Kept in by Doe. He has a shot. It deflects wide. Adams almost got a stick on it. Now Adams now in the corner being pinned up by LeBlanc McEachran. Beach trying to play that up to the point. Didn't get much of it. It's taken out by Clark. Clark working his way up. A shot. Blocked cleanly by Campbell Harris. Now Adams plays that to Harris. Harris, a pass, a perfect pass on the tape of Curvin. Curvin walks in, trying to pass that out. Ends up with Beach. Curvin sent it flying into the boards. Now Beach makes a full rotation around the zone. Still has it, stops. Sends it over to Curvin, who is stumbling. Now pass in the middle, potential breakaway for Murphy before a stick lift of Harris. And Harris accidentally takes him down. And he'll be going to the box for what seems to be a hooking penalty. As we'll have another look at that. Or the hit on Curvin. And who is that absolutely plowing him? It looks like it's Jack Murphy. Harris to the box. 2 minutes for, I believe, hooking. As Vale changed a bit late. The net needs a bit of fixing. Tracy still in the face-off dot. Or maybe not. Harquail, for at least the third time today, is kicked out of the draw. Face-off, Brooks. Won by Tracy. Sent out by Obey, but kept in by Steves. Steves now with it at the point. Down Hughley with the shot goes over the net. Stockman keeping it in. A pass deflected by Cole and sent all the way down the ice by Brennan Murray. Now picked up. Jackson Steves over to Hughley. Again, he makes his way end to end, this time passing it, not working out. It goes to Murray, who turns and fires it all the way back down. Now out in front, Tracy was right there. And a stick got into the helmet of LeBlanc. One nothing Knights. 13:09 left to go in the second. MHS still on the penalty kill for a minute and 20. Take it up. Ripley was looking to the slot for Harkwell. He finally gets it there. It's deflected off his backhand and not sent out. It got sent into the back of Adams. Harriman with pinpoint accuracy to hit the back of Jack Adams and not down the ice. A pass. Ripley over to Steves. Weston. Steves now makes his way along the left side. Now into the corner. Steves out in front off the skate of Warner. Blocking the pass, but also almost putting it in the net in the same time. Now Legier at the point. Shoots that behind the net. Ripley. Steves. Legier at the point. Hops over his stick and almost out of the zone. Sent down, deflected by Benoit just wide. Now Steves. Ripley. Behind the net. Steves in the left corner. Legier one-timer. That one goes nowhere. Now a 2-on-2. Beach and Adams shorthanded. Adams walks in, turns around, heads the other way before sending that back to Beach, who can't quite get it. Clark sends it around. Now just 12 seconds left on the Harris hooking call. Beach will do some public skate around in his own zone. Kick it off his feet before that being poked off by Hughley. He gets around Murray, but Murray manages to get the puck and send it to Harris, who's right out of the box. Sends that to Vale. Tries to lose puck to Harris, shooting just wide. Now Vale, he's tied up by LeBlanc. A sent around Brown, trying to get by McCauley. McCauley sends that to Clark in this defensive zone for the breakout. McCauley up to Hughley, potential 2-on-1 with Murphy. Backhand pass to Murphy, on his backhand, shoots and scores! The 2-on-1. Hughley, he had Murphy with him. The pass behind him, stuck on his backhand. And he lifts it by the blocker of Kennedy to tie this one up. Will be Jack Murphy from Ripley. Or Hughley. Now he comes in. Toe drags Harriman. Backhand pass to Harquail. And loses him. Brown poked off by Hughley. Brooks, a dump and hits off the boards. Brown trying to get it out. He's sent to the ground by Stockman. Sent out Brown, still getting shoved around. Before sent out in the neutral zone for Brooks. Sends that over to Harquail. Harquail cutting across the left. Getting around Harris. Backhand, he scores! 2 quick goals for Trimble. And they take the lead quickly. It's Harquail with another backhand shot on Kennedy. With a bunch of slap shots and wrist shots, snap shots they've taken. It's been 2 backhanders that slipped through them. Ove now. A pass. Sent over by Andy. Goes to Benoit. A wrist shot goes in the glove. That'll be Harquail. Harquail from Brooks. Ove, center on the boards. Cole just poking it out. Baiani using his speed to get there, trying to get by Legier. He does, but loses the puck behind the net. He gets hit high. still battling for the loose puck. It's sent out in the corner. Now at the point now, Obe sends it back in. That's gloved down by Legier. A whiff of a breakout ends up. It's still in the zone. Kept in by, I couldn't even tell. Now Ben Wyatt losing the puck. Miami over to Tracy. Tracy moving in. He's got Cole with him. Tracy stops. Poked off by Gould. Now Cole sends it off of his stick. Joe comes in to help with Tracy. Puck still loose between a couple players' feet. And it's sent out of the zone. Harris will walk in and most likely dump it in. Yes, that's what he'll do. Now Steve's over. Picked off by Beach. Shot wide. Adams to Doe. Doe over to Harris. He'll dump that in and delayed icing. Nope. Now Gould, a pass into the skates of Beach. Adams regains possession on his backhand. Set deflected into the glove of LeBlanc. A beautiful heads-up save. And we'll definitely have another look at that. It's the backhand from Adams. And it's deflected by, I believe it's Biani out in front. It's LeBlanc taking away a sure goal. Beach trying to do a QB sneak, looking like on the draw. Just kept in by Warner. No, a late call by the linesman who wasn't even near the blue line. Face-off taken. Curvin losing it to Harkwell. Harkwell sending that out to Hubley. Hubley takes a skate before drop passing that over to Brooks. Now sent in. Adams needs to get back onside, which he does, and sends down low. Stockman off the skate of Hubley onto the tape of Harkwell. Now sent down. No icing, or yes icing. Tracy in to take the draw against Harkwell. Shockingly not getting kicked out of this draw. Biani plays it off to Harris. Harris the shot off a stick. Now sent out. Brooks tries to get by Harriman. He does some nifty moves. Gets by him. He stops. This time Harriman just used the body. Now it's Tracy, Biani, and Cole. A 3-on-1. Tracy walks in. Biani in the middle. He shoots it over the net. Would have gone in if they were uprights. Now take it out by Hubley. Hubley loses the puck. Couldn't know if that was accidental or on purpose. He had a man right behind him. Now sent up. Cole tries to dangle through it. Gets to LeBlanc. And he'll cover it up. Caden LeBlanc having a great game. Only allowing one goal to sniper Max Tracy, who was on a 2-on-1. Puck aggressively dropped. Warner has to skate it out in the neutral zone. Makes it off the board. Steves comes to pick it up. Steves a shot into the glove of Kennedy. For a quick whistle at 7:47 in the second period. Face-off, taken up by Moncton High. Curvin banks off the boards for Adams. Adams walks in, loses the puck. Still can't get a shot off. There's Vale with the shot. It's just wide. Well, that was Beach, not Vale. Adams still working his way out in the corner. Adams with the puck. Over to Obe. Obey with the shot. Pad save from LeBlanc. Now Warner over skates it. Ripley. Benoit a 2-on-1. A pass to Benoit is just out of his reach. And now has to go behind the net. Hit by Obey. Obey now pinning him. Ripley in to take it. In between the legs of Benoit. Clark couldn't keep control. Now it's Beach and Adams 2-on-1. Biani joins it to 3-on-2. Biani dangles by 1. Beach was waiting for the one-timer shot. He never got it. Cole can't quite keep it in. It's sent out to Harris in the defensive zone. Sent out to the opposite boards. Steves dangles by Biani. Now Doe, he falls. It's sent up. Now LeBlanc sent around to McEachran. He pins that up against the boards. Clark comes up and pins Biani. Tracy trying to get it, and it's sent out. Harris couldn't quite get much of a stick on it. Now Cole gets by a defenseman. Biani trying to toe drag by LeBlanc. And LeBlanc, he decided to play the body, separate that from the puck. And McEachran poked off by Biani. The goal, first goal scorer Murphy now plays that off to McEachran, who's poked off. Now Tracy with it on the left, trying to get by Murphy, sends that into his skates. Now McEachran trying to hit Cole for the second time. Murphy walks in, a shot blocked by Murray. Now under 6 minutes left. Tracy moves by Hubley. A pass going over the stick of Murphy ends up with Kerman, who dumps that. Tyler Weldon. He skates out with it. Pass to Hubley in the middle. He dangles by Kerman. Hubley still with it. A pass in the middle is deflected. Now Adams trying to stick lift. Puck gets out of the zone eventually, but it's dumped right back in. Murray over to Harris. Harris, a pass intended for Beach, gets caught in his skates. Now Murray passes that off to Beach. Sends that to the middle. Poked up by Hubley. Hubley to Harkwell, a shot. A beautiful save from Josh Kennedy. Number one cause of that one not going in. It wasn't backhanded. .5:14 left to go in the second period. Trojans up 2-1. Now Brown. Pass over to Goulet. Goulet, he'll dump that in. Close to being called icing. Linesmen do not. Now Brown goes to hit Steves. Steves now sends that off to Harkwell. Harkwell in the middle for Hubley. Hubley cutting by Warner before he just dumps it behind the net. Harkwell gets a shove on Brown and tackles him. Steves. Pass over to the boards. Warner. Pass out, a shot. I believe that was McCauley, was sent wide. Steves walks in, shoots, and it's off the stick of Brown and in the corner. McCauley centers it out. No one in the slot. Now Brooks around the boards. Harkwell was behind the net. Who gets by Ove, sends it up to Steves. Steves losing it. Barely sends it in. And it's a hit from Brown. Looks like he also went down. Steves, Hubley, shot, pad saved by Kennedy. Now Steves cutting his way in before Miami gets the chance to flip it out of the zone. And an icing coming up for the Trojans as it was LeBlanc who couldn't quite find the tape of anybody. It's not taken by Tracy and Steves. It was a tie-up. It looks like the Trojans will take possession. Steves pass in the middle for Hubley. Hubley losing the puck, and Steves send it back to Steves. Now Cole leaving that off for Harris. And it looks like Max Tracy getting into the zone a tad bit early for the offside call. Harris, pass over to Harriman on the right. Harriman centering out to Cole. Cole shot. That one's blocked by LeBlanc, who's feeling it. Cole, wraparound attempt, pad save by LeBlanc in the net. Now flipped out of the zone. Harriman sent it right back where it came from, into the defensive zone. The Trojans' defensive zone. Now behind the net, Cole battling with his Gier. Baini came in to help him, but it was played out over to Ripley. Now sent out to Clark. Has Benoit with him. Clark over to Benoit. This pass was too high. Sent around. Beach losing possession, and it's Clark that sent it back in. Picked up by Campbell Harris. Sent to Harriman. Harriman off the boards. Stockman over to Murphy in the zone. Delayed offside. Murphy trying to get by Harriman. Harriman now trying to get it out. Puck is now dumped in and Rindle on the boards. Clark losing it. Adams trying to get a stick on it. It's taken up by Clark. Toe drags by Harriman. Clark with the shot off the post and out of play. Taken by the Trojans, a shot, hits the skate of Harquail. And that didn't look like the skate, that looks like the ankle of Harquail, hobbling his way off the ice. Tracy, center to the middle, Cole in his feet, he kicks it to himself. Cole walks in, the shot goes way wide right. Hughley sent in, Warner off the boards to Cole, trying to send it out to Tracy for his second of the game, and he sends it wide. Brooks off the boards, glove down by Obe. Obe, he'll walk in, backhand into the skates of Brooks. Brooks almost poked off by Adams. Brooks around the boards, over to Hughley. Hughley with possession in the corner, turns around from Warner. Now Brooks, shot, no, he got tied up. Now a minute and a half left. Only in the second, a shot wide. McCauley, his dump in blocked by Goulet, now sends it in. Tracy over to Warner. Warner, stretch pass up, intended for Cole. He couldn't quite get possession of it. And Cole, it's Steve sending that around the boards. Vale sends it back around. Picked up by Steves, and it looks like we have a Moncton High penalty. Hughley sent off the boards and touched up by Beach in the middle. And Moncton High will go off for too many men. We'll have a bench penalty. They'll elect Brandon Warner to go serve it. So it's a bench penalty for too many men. At 1:01 in the second. So Purple Knights ending the period off with a penalty similar to the first. Ripley up to Steves. Back down to Ripley. Over to Weston Steves. Behind the net. Wrap around. Out in front to Benoit. In a couple skates. Taken by Steves. He scores. It's Weston Steves who grabs the puck, grabs a loose puck out of some skates in the middle and fires it bottom shelf to increase the Trojans' lead to 3-1. And we will go to a timeout for Moncton High. Face-off team on the night. Tracy over to Beach. Beach walks in. Puck loose by Annie. Backhanded it towards the net. Beach picks it up. Leaves that off for Cole. Cole poked off by Legier. Beach centering that. Now just under 30 seconds left. Gould off the boards. Doesn't get anywhere. It's kept in by Harris, the only one who knew where the puck was. Shot is blocked. And taken out by Murphy. Murphy gets Tracy. Tracy playing the body. Murphy walks in and scores himself. And Harris gets cross-checked by Clark for what appears to be zero reason. Because we'll have a replay on whatever just happened. So Murphy walked in, he lost his balance and his pad and tripped over the pad of Kennedy, and it's Clark coming in to cross-check Harris. 10.3 left in the second. Don't worry. Harkwillen take the draw. Loses it. Obe losing the puck. Harkwell to the point. A shot deflected out by Tracy. Another shot. Pad save. Rebound. And do they score? They do not. Ref immediately calling no goal. And we'll have a look. Our clock not incredibly accurate. From what our clock said, it has 0.2. Again, one more look, as it was very close. It looks like it's going to stay 3-1. As it goes in, it looks like there may be a couple seconds left on the clock. So it looks like they'll call it no goal. 3-1 Trojans after 2. Off for Clark. Clark now sending it and dumping it in around the boards. Warner picks it up, and he's hit by Curvin. Leaves it off for Adams. Out in front was Beach. Warner off to Obe. Struggling with it. He's loving the face-off circle. A shot goes just wide. Takes a weird bounce off the boards. Ends up with Clark, with Brown. Shot, no icing. He just evades the hit of Stockman. Recole still with it. A 1-on-5. It's hit. Poked off by Hubley. Hubley around in the corner. Hit by him. Shot. It just goes over the glove of LeBlanc. Just over the crossbar. Now Obe. Hit by Clark. And Adams. Sent around. Harkwell, he'll lay a hit on 2-on-1. Tracy. Cole defended by Weldon. Tracy walks in a shot. He scores. Brooks. Cross crease. Hubley can't control it. He shoots and it almost goes on the 5-hole. Now Jackson Steves sent down. Weston Steves out in front. Puck still loose. Couple shots. Off for Clark. Clark now sending it and dumping it in around the boards. Warner picks it up, and he's hit by Curvin. Leaves it off for Adams. Out in front was Beach. Warner off to Obe. Struggling with it. He's loving the face-off circle. A shot goes just wide. Takes a weird bounce off the boards. Ends up with Clark, with Brown. Shot, no icing. He just evades the hit of Stockman. Recole still with it. A 1-on-5. It's hit. Poked off by Hubley. Hubley around in the corner. Hit by him. Shot. It just goes over the glove of LeBlanc. Just over the crossbar. Now Obe. Hit by Clark. And Adams. Sent around. Harkwell, he'll lay a hit on 2-on-1. Tracy. Cole defended by Weldon. Tracy walks in a shot. He scores. Brooks. Cross crease. Hubley can't control it. He shoots and it almost goes on the 5-hole. Now Jackson Steves sent down. Weston Steves out in front. Puck still loose. Couple shots. Cut off for Clark. Clark now sending it and dumping it in around the boards. Warner picks it up, and he's hit by Curvin. Leaves it off for Adams. Out in front was Beach. Warner off to Obe. Struggling with it. He's left the face-off circle. A shot goes just wide. Takes a weird bounce off the boards. Ends up with Clark, with Brown. Sean, no icing. He just evades the hit of Stockman. Recole still with it. A 1-on-5. He gets hit. Poked off by Hubley. Hubley around in the corner. Hit by him. Shot. It just goes over the glove of LeBlanc. Just over the crossbar. Now Obe. Hit by Clark. And Adams. Sent around. Harquell, he'll lay a hit on 2-on-1. Tracy. Cole defended by Weldon. Tracy walks in a shot. He scores. Brooks. Cross crease. Hubley can't control it. He shoots and it almost goes on the 5-hole. Now Jackson Steves sent down. Weston Steves out in front. Puck still loose. Couple shots. Cut off for Clark. Clark now sending it and dumping it in around the boards. Warner picks it up, and he's hit by Curvin. Leaves it off for Adams. Out in front was Beach. Warner off to Obe. Struggling with it. He's left the face-off circle. A shot goes just wide. Takes a weird bounce off the boards. Ends up with Clark, with Brown. Sean, no icing. He just evades the hit of Stockman. Recole still with it. A 1-on-5. He gets hit. Poked off by Hubley. Hubley around in the corner. Hit by him. Shot. It just goes over the glove of LeBlanc. Just over the crossbar. Now Obe. Hit by Clark. And Adams. Sent around. Harquell, he'll lay a hit on 2-on-1. Tracy. Cole defended by Weldon. Tracy walks in a shot. He scores. Brooks. Cross crease. Hubley can't control it. He shoots and it almost goes on the 5-hole. Now Jackson Steves sent down. Weston Steves out in front. Puck still loose. Couple shots. Cut off for Clark. Clark now sending it and dumping it in around the boards. Warner picks it up, and he's hit by Curvin. Leaves it off for Adams. Out in front was Beach. Warner off to Obe. Struggling with it. He's left the face-off circle. A shot goes just wide. Takes a weird bounce off the boards. Ends up with Clark, with Brown. Sean, no icing. He just evades the hit of Stockman. Recole still with it. A 1-on-5. He gets hit. Poked off by Hubley. Hubley around in the corner. Hit by him. Shot. It just goes over the glove of LeBlanc. Just over the crossbar. Now Obe. Hit by Clark. And Adams. Sent around. Harquell, he'll lay a hit on 2-on-1. Tracy. Cole defended by Weldon. Tracy walks in a shot. He scores. Brooks. Cross crease. Hubley can't control it. He shoots and it almost goes on the 5-hole. Now Jackson Steves sent down. Weston Steves out in front. Puck still loose. Couple shots. Cut off for Clark. Clark now sending it and dumping it in around the boards. Warner picks it up, and he's hit by Curvin. Leaves it off for Adams. Out in front was Beach. Warner off to Obe. Struggling with it. He's left the face-off circle. A shot goes just wide. Takes a weird bounce off the boards. Ends up with Clark, with Brown. Sean, no icing. He just evades the hit of Stockman. Recole still with it. A 1-on-5. He gets hit. Poked off by Hubley. Hubley around in the corner. Hit by him. Shot. It just goes over the glove of LeBlanc. Just over the crossbar. Now Obe. Hit by Clark. And Adams. Sent around. Harquell, he'll lay a hit on 2-on-1. Tracy. Cole defended by Weldon. Tracy walks in a shot. He scores. Brooks. Cross crease. Hubley can't control it. He shoots and it almost goes on the 5-hole. Now Jackson Steves sent down. Weston Steves out in front. Puck still loose. Couple shots. Cut off for Clark. Clark now sending it and dumping it in around the boards. Warner picks it up and he's hit by Curvin. Leaves it off for Adams. Out in front was Beach. Warner off to Obe. Struggling with it. He's loving the face-off circle. A shot goes just wide. Takes a weird bounce off the boards. Ends up with Clark with Brown. Shot, no icing. He just evades the hit of Stockman. Recole still with it. A 1-on-5. He gets hit. Poked off by Hubley. Hubley around in the corner. Hit by him. Shot. It just goes over the glove of LeBlanc. Just over the crossbar. Now Obe. Hit by Clark. And Adams. Sent around. Harkwell, he'll lay a hit on 2-on-1. Tracy. Cole defended by Weldon. Tracy walks in a shot. He scores. Brooks. Cross crease. Hubley can't control it. He shoots and it almost goes on the 5-hole. Now Jackson Steves sent down. Weston Steves out in front. Puck still loose. Couple shots. Cut off for Clark. Clark now sending it and dumping it in around the boards. Warner picks it up and he's hit by Curvin. Leaves it off for Adams. Out in front was Beach. Warner off to Obe. Struggling with it. He's loving the face-off circle. A shot goes just wide. Takes a weird bounce off the boards. Ends up with Clark with Brown. Shot, no icing. He just evades the hit of Stockman. Recole still with it. A 1-on-5. He gets hit. Poked off by Hubley. Hubley around in the corner. Hit by him. Shot. It just goes over the glove of LeBlanc. Just over the crossbar. Now Obe. Hit by Clark. And Adams. Sent around. Harkwell, he'll lay a hit on 2-on-1. Tracy. Cole defended by Weldon. Tracy walks in a shot. He scores. Brooks. Cross crease. Hubley can't control it. He shoots and it almost goes on the 5-hole. Now Jackson Steves sent. After further review, we determined that it was no goal. The puck crossed the line near just a tad bit before, a tad bit after it hit zero. There's Harkwell. Or Hubley laying a hit on Murray. And then Murray must back check to get the puck. Third period starting. Purple Knights down by a score of 3-1. Beach picks it up. Well, that was Obe picking that up and sending it a bit too far going down the ice. Is up one by the Knights. Cleared on by Obey. Weldon getting it by Cole. Hubli, Harquail. Trying to dangle by Warner. Getting a shot out in front. Brooks couldn't quite get the shot off. Here goes Beach streaking up, trying to get by Weldon. Just onside as Cole was almost in there too early. By Annie with the shot. It goes into the chest of LeBlanc. It's up one by Trimble, taken out quickly by Ripley. Ben Wyatt going to use the body against Harris. He loses the puck in the process. Adams over to Curvin. Trying to windmill Deke. Puck over the stick of Stockman. It's Weldon that clears it out. Ripley sends it up to Steves. It's to Ben Wyatt in the middle, who can't go and get a shot off. Now he sends it out in front to Steves. Puck now loose behind the net. Tracy. The puck gets flipped out over to Weldon. He has a shot that goes wide and out of the zone. Stockman stops. Passes that to Steves. Weston Steves still with it. Dangles to the left. Pass out to the middle. And it's McEachran doesn't have it. It's in the corner with Harriman. Steves down to McEachran. McEachran sends it back around the net for Vale, who's hit by Clark. Brown sent around. McEachran to the middle. Flipped out. McEachran still with it. He pins Warner to the board, and it's sent around over to the point for Steves. Jackson Steves sends it by Legier. Goulet waits for the puck. Warner tries to poke it up to him. Sent around by Vale. Now over to Brown, who can't really get it out. He deflects the dump in. Clark still with it. Trying to pass this to the middle. And it's Vale who slides into the boards. Obey gives him, who's also tying him up. Vale with the high flip out. It's high stick by Brown, but it's touched up by Steve, so no high stick. Play goes on. Behind the net, Obey. Murphy gets there first. Murphy to the middle. He goes down with Obey. Now Hubli with Goulet. Goulet, who's getting a couple whacks from Hubli. It's now Beach that clears it out of the zone himself. Beach, who's just going himself, gets by Legier. Cutting to the middle with a shot. And saved by LeBlanc. Rebo is sitting out in front. Clear it, taken out by Annie. Shoots, and LeBlanc comes up with a save. Vale taking my Vale, sent to the point. Beach to Harris. Walks in, slap shot. Almost through the 5-0 LeBlanc, but he shuts the door. A pass out, just gets by Doe, and it's sent all the way to the other end. Kennedy out to play it. He rims it around the boards. It gets by Colin, Harquail, Weldon. Back in, played by Doe. Doe over to Harris, just out of his reach. Cole sends it back down in his own zone for Harris. Who backhands it out through by Annie. Ends up with Brooks. Brooks down into the glove, and Hubli. It was Harquail back door. Almost got the pass on it. Weldon, he shoots. That goes wide. Hubli, Harquail, back to Hubli. Hubli to the point for Weldon, and that was well behind him. Now goes all the way back. Stockman sent over to Hubli in the neutral zone. Hubli, there was an attempted poke by Beach. Hubli walks it through. Obey is a shot. Saved. Rebound. Harquail with the shot. It goes wide. Now up. Clark with a shot off the post. Now Hubley. Beach. Getting it around Warner. Sends it up to Cole. Can't quite poke it out of the zone. Steves walks in. Jackson Steves with a shot to the glove of Kennedy. Puck carried up by Tracy. Max Tracy dumps it in and does not go for a change. Steves poked off by Biani. That was Kervin getting the puck off. And Ripley battling with Tracy. Steves has to be patient to dump it in as it was Ben one. It was offside. Harris over to Steves. Steves trying to cut by Tracy. Poked off his stick. Adams with a cross-ice pass is intercepted. Dumped in by Trimble. 14 and a half minutes to go. Adams plays that off for Tracy. He gets by Clark. He gets by McEachran. And offside is Ethan. Passing over to Harris. To the middle. Tracy walks by with the backhander shot. And he couldn't get much of a shot. It goes wide. Wrap around in front. And Tracy down in the corner. Slow to get up. Harriman, nifty move to get around Murphy. Now Clark sends it out to McEachran. Now Tracy back up on his feet. Plays that off for Kervin. Kervin almost just getting by the hip check, and McEachran sent out to the middle for Goulet, who couldn't get a stick on it. Kervin again, shot, goes wide. Murphy, attempted hit on Harris. Now LeBlanc off the boards, not kept in by Harriman. He'll let that go to the neutral zone. Harriman, turn around, pass to Cook. Pass over to Hubley. Hubley in the middle. He gets by, not before Murphy is offside. Long-awaited puck drop. Warner over to Obe to the middle for Beach. Beach walks in. Cole just stays on. Offside. Never mind. Both centermen enter them. Wait for the puck. Finally dropped. Won by Beach. Almost taken up by Hubley before Warner sent that over to Obe. No. Getting in. It was almost Beach and Obe and Cole with a 2-on-1. Now Obe has the puck in his feet. A pass is picked off by Hubley. Hubley walks in by him. Puts that to the side of the net. And Kennedy will reach out his arm to cover that one up for a whistle. Pass of it in front of Benoit, who was there. That went through his skates. Now Warner playing it off. Going Biani with a potential 2-on-1. Biani, sharp angle shot. And LeBlanc easily steers that one away. Ripley to the middle, picked off by Biani. Now it's taken up by Trimble real quick. Steves to Ripley. Potential breakaway. It's poked off by Harris. Ripley, Steves who dumps that in. Harriman picking it up, dishing that off to Beach. Beach making his way. Gets past Steve's shot on the sharp angle. Saved by Caden LeBlanc. Over at the point, a shot, blocked. He gets his hands up high. Now Murray's going to have to quickly go for the puck. He sends it around the boards. Adams is there. Can't quite get it out of the zone. Murphy now keeps it in. It's taken up by Obe. Pass up, intended for Adams. Misses him and goes down for an icing. Puck just kept in. Murphy. He gets poked off by Tracy. Here comes Tracy. He passes that up to Adams, who deflects it in. No icing. It's picked up by Kean McCauley. He passes that off to McEachran, who puts that in the middle for Clark. Now it's taken by Goulet, rolling puck. And Goulet takes Clark down in the reverse hit. McEachran. Now to Harris, who plays it off to where no one was there. Thankfully, Goulet just got there in time to keep it in the zone. Now sets in. Brandon Warner has to back check. Tries to relay the boom on Murphy. He hits Murphy. Puck still loose, taken by Brandon Warner. It's poked up and intended for Kervin. Back along the boards. Harkwell takes it in. Pass off the skates of Hewley and up to the neutral zone. Legier over to LeBlanc. LeBlanc dumps that into Kennedy, who makes the save. Harriman. Pass over to Harris, who deflects it. Hewley gathers up. Pass over. Legier. Shot into the glove of Kennedy for a whistle. Beach almost won the face-off. He now has the puck. Pass over to Cole. Was losing possession. He sends that to Biani, who gets stripped and slides into the goalie. Dangerous play. And getting up slow. He does eventually get out. And it's Carson Legier to the box. 2 for a trip. Purple Knights on the power play. Beach. A pass to flex off Ripley, who dumps it in. It's picked up by Harris. Pass in the middle by Annie. He couldn't handle it. He goes to Ripley, who sends that around. Tracy back around to Beach. He narrowly escapes Steves. And makes his way up. Evan Beach to Tracy. A shot, he scores! That's Zach Biani, it's not Tracy. Beach pass over to Biani. He had a wide open shot. No mistake from him. Purple Knights score to bring the deficit to 3-2. Tracy struggling to win the draw. LeBlanc. LeBlanc now with it. A pass over. Deflected off of Harkwell. Doe sent around the boards. Hubley sends it to LeBlanc with the shot off the blocker of Kennedy. Tracy trying to truck through. Doe up to Vale, who flips it up and out of the zone. Now, Legier, a clearing attempt, hits off a Knight and goes to Brooks. So Brooks takes possession. Brooks now skating up the right. A backhand pass in the middle into the skates of Obe. Warner sent out in the neutral zone. Weldon, he gets it. His jumping attempt initially deflects off Cole. He eventually gets it back. Now Beach sent off the boards. Stopped by Stockman. Cole now entering. Drop pass for Beach. Beach cuts to the middle. Behind by Annie. Annie sent out to the middle. Off the stick of LeBlanc. Shot. Multiple shots. Saved. All saved by LeBlanc. Hubley cutting to the middle. Hubley cut around a couple. Backhander just over the crossbar. Well, Beach getting around a couple. And Murphy sends him down. Now just getting to the 8-minute mark. Weldon, a cleary attempt. Stopped by Beach. He now takes him down. Beach now slow to get up. Weldon up to the point. A weak shot. And McEachran takes his time before passing it. Kept at the point by Harriman. He shoots it, deflect him off the stick of Stockman. Deflected wide, that is. Now McEachran can't quite play it. Tracy out to Harris, who shoots it right back off Tracy. Tracy cutting through a couple. Max Tracy still with it. He's held and sent almost into the net. Adams hit a couple times, stays on his feet. And puck is pinned up. And it's sent out into the neutral zone. Tracy passed over to Harriman. And misses the stick of Vale and will go down for an icing. Harriman over to the other D. Harris. Adams, saucer pass to the middle, intended for Vale. Almost on his stick. He's offside. Now out of the zone. It's Ripley struggling to clear it. He eventually does. Now in the zone. It's Harris being pinned. Now a flip up. Steves being chased by Beach. He sends it to the other side where no one is. Now Steves walks in. Steves shoots. Blocked. Now Beach getting to the puck before Benoit. He lays a soft pass over to Bayani. Poked out. Steves walks in. Steves over to Ripley, and the pass is deflected by Cole out into the corner. Out in front, Ove. Over, it's sent off the board by Bayani. He has Cole and Beach with him. Bayani to Cole, and it hits off the pads of LeBlanc. Now Benoit to the middle, in between the feet of Harkwell. Harkwell gets in. Pass, a shot by Hubley, wide. Harkwell still with it to Hubley. Hubley was pinned along the boards. Now Harriman over to Tracy. Tracy over to Harris. Harris pass over to Adams. 2-on-2. He has Curvin he passes to Curvin just off a signal. Harkwell, potential breakaway. Harris back checking hard. He gives him a couple whacks. He shoots. Saved. Rebound. Brooks. He scores. Harkwell with the initial breakaway, and the rebound is taken up by Adam Brooks. He goes to the backhand, which has been a common theme for Trimble goals, and gets it past Kennedy, making it 4-2 Trojans, 5:20 left. Taken in by Clark. Clark poked off his stick. Tracy with a nice toe drag by McEachran. Now Tracy with the shot. Weldon send it around. McEachran, who was almost hit off by Tracy. Warner over to Obe. A pass in the middle for Adams. Went over his stick. Taken by Clark. He backhands that to the left corner. Poked by Warner. Passed up over to Evan Beach. He sends it to Adams. Adams goes in, and the Purple Knights are in offside. Beach losing the face-off. Adams pokes it over to Biani, who can't quite get by Steves. Now Weston Steves coming in. He's poked off by Harriman. Beach now gathers, probably looking to go end-to-end. His dump out is taken by Ripley. Now Warner over to Harriman. Harriman trying to get by Steves. It just does, but Benwatt's right there. Ripley sent around. Beach sees time and space. He'll use it before sending a saucer pass beautifully to the table. Biani lays it off for Beach. Back to Biani. Biani waits, shoots. It's deflected over the net. Kept in by Murray. A shot deflected by Ripley and caught by Steves. Steves a pass deflected by Murray. And offside warning. Now Obe over to Curvin. Now it's Biani now chasing Hubbley. Hubbley has Harkwell with him, and he passed it behind him. Brooks. Shot in. Obe. Over to Cole. It's intercepted by Brooks. Now taken by Harkwell. Back to Brooks. Hit on by Murray. Tracy getting by. Sends it to the slot for Harkwell. Now dumped out to Brooks. Puck still loose. And it's probably be taken out here. Yes, Biani sends it out to Cole. Taken up by Brooks. A shot in. It bounces out in front of the net. Murray can't quite get a stick on it. It's Harkwell around to Brooks. Brooks, Harkwell to the middle. LeBlanc off his feet and caught into the glove of Tracy. Tracy spins around Hubbley. Spins around Harkwell. Still in his defensive zone, doing a bit of moves over, passing it to nobody. LeBlanc almost into the bench, almost killed McCauley. Now Harriman getting a stick. Getting slashed by Brooks, sends that over. Now a pass deflected by Vale, no icing. Now getting down to 2.5 minutes. Now Warner pokes it, past Clark. Harriman gets it past Clark. Now up. Stockman plays it over to McEachran. McEachran sends it down deep in the zone. Warner turns around and fires it. Curvin. McEachran had a pass in the middle. It's taken by Beach. Down to 2 minutes. Kennedy making his way to the bench. And now Beach tried to back in that to Biani. That's intercepted by Stockman. No, it can't be sent out of the zone. Obe walks in. A shot. Save. Rebound from Beach. And it's poked away by Weldon. Another shot in front of the slot. Can't. Beach with a slap shot. It's wide. Cole. Around the net. It's taken out. McEachran still with it. Going for the empty net. Poked off by Tracy. Trojans are offside. And we'll have a face-off. 1:36 in the third. Purple Knights need 2 goals to tie this one up. Moncton will choose to use their second timeout. Empty net at 1:36 left in the third. Purple Knights down 4-2. Kennedy looking to go out. Obe over through the legs of Beach. Steves dumped in. Caught by Tracy. Moves it off for Obe. Pass. Almost intercepted by Macaulay. Kennedy now makes his way. Caught by Cole. Cole shoots. Deflected by Miami. Rebound. Still loose. And it's sent wide into the corner. Now Tracy. Puck's pinned along against the boards. A couple players there approaching the last minute of play. Steve sent around. It's caught by Beach. Beach sent around. Leaving that off for Adams. Adams cutting to the middle. A backhand. Saved. Rebound still loose. Now by Annie. Trying to get a shot. It's deflected down. Obe with it. Pass. Deflected. Adams over to Tracy. Tracy struggling against Brooks. Brooks goes down. Now Adams, backhand pass to Beach. Off his skate. Into the middle. Hartwell with Harriman. 23 seconds left. Adams is dumping it in. Steves going for the empty net. Nowhere close. Tracy over to Harriman. Harriman over to Beach. Beach to Cole and his skates. Taken by LeBlanc. LeBlanc still with the bouncing puck. 5 seconds left. Harriman with the shot. Deflected off the stick and a beautiful stick play. And it's sent down. And there's the buzzer. Final score. Trojans 4, Purple Knights 2. That ends it. I'm Braden.
And I'm Ethan.
I'm Diego.
I'm Colin.
And we wish you a good night, and we'll see you. Our next stream will most likely be this weekend's tournament in Fredericton. Well, we wish you a good night, and we'll see you next time.